Right, it's said that diamonds are a girl's best friend, and this will certainly be the case for the winner of this year's Miss South Africa pageant. Whoever's crowned the winner will wear a brand new coronet dubbed Moana, meaning the tree of life. Now, the inspiration was drawn from a baobab tree to symbolize the strength and resilience of women. Nungu Diamonds are the sponsors of the new crown. In fact, we speak to the founders, Ursula and Galebo Pule. A very good morning and thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking at this piece and it is beautiful. The first question that comes to my mind, and we'll get to the creative, all the creative work that has gone into making this crown, right? How many diamonds are sitting on this crown?
It's over 800 stones in total, but
right.
Diamonds we have 10, celebrating 10 years of Nungu Diamonds.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you had to polish the diamonds.
Yeah.
What was that process like, particularly for this crown? It is special, it's 10 years. This is the first pageant where married women are now allowed to compete. Moms are going to be competing as well. So there's a lot of layered conversations that go along with this particular pageant.
So I take instruction from my wife when it comes to the diamond choice.
Right.
She said to me, I want 10 diamonds. I want a particular size. I want for you to place them in a particular way on the crown. So my job was to find the rough diamonds that would finish that particular size of diamond, and I hope I performed, babe. I hope I gave you exactly what you needed.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Oh, I love that. I hope I performed, babe. On national TV on a Saturday morning. Ursula, the creative brief that you received from the Miss South Africa organization, what did they want from you? Now that we've got the product sitting in front of us, but what were you told?
It was long because obviously they've had many crowns before, so they had a lot of notes for me. But the main thing is that it must fit.
Right.
And the second thing was that it must just be spectacular. It must be something that's never been seen before. It must mark the evolution of the competition itself as they were coming into, you know, changing the rules a little bit and allowing more in. So I hope, not even I hope, I know they're happy because at the launch they were telling me that they're very, very excited about the crown.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
No. Well, let me say yes and no.
Okay.
There is weight to the crown, but the girl will be able to wear it.
Right.
Yeah.
10 diamonds and multiple
gemstones and 22-karat gold tree.
Sure. Let's talk about the, are there any particular sizes that go into making this particular crown, or can it be adjusted once the winner is announced? How does that sort of thing work? So is that a fair question to ask?
It has to be a general size, right? We actually tried it on multiple people in the factory, just so that even some gents, just so that we can see, because you know some ladies have different hairstyles. You have to accommodate braids, you have to accommodate a weave, or even a bald head.
Sure.
So we really made sure that in general it can fit.
Right.
Yeah.
When Zozi was Miss Universe, we were hearing a lot about the cost of the crown that the Miss Universe donned during her reign, right? And they were saying it's in the regions of more than multiple millions of US dollars.
Yeah.
I have to then, in the same breath, ask how much this Miss South Africa crown is worth, if you are privy to share, or if you can estimate for us this morning.
I'd say around 1.2 million rand. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's
1.2 million rand right now sitting on this eNCA table.
Exciting.
I'm loving it.
I love it.
Galebo, let's talk about the process of just what you were involved in as far as the shining of the diamonds. How does it work? I mean, do you pick up the stones first before you put them in? Talk to me about the process of how we got here.
Sure. So Nungu Diamonds being a diamond company first, what we're able to do is we're able to buy rough diamonds and cut and polish them. Okay. We have a factory in Bedford View where we employ about 30 odd people that cut and polish our diamonds. So we wanted to make sure that the crown tells a genuine South African story, an authentic one, yeah? And diamonds play an important part in that. So we had to choose those diamonds that we felt could enable us to tell this beautiful narrative about, and more specifically, talking to the baobab tree, babe. You know, when we went to Limpopo a few years ago, where DBS has one of its biggest mines, that's where the inspiration around the baobab tree came from.
Yes.
And what we wanted to do is draw a link between where the baobab trees are found in the country and where diamonds today are mined in quite large quantities. I mean, Musina is probably the one place in the country today that has the most diamonds where DBS is mining.
Yeah.
So the crown had to have that very strong heritage element to it.
Sure.
The baobab tree, the link to diamonds, the choice of 10 diamonds that reflect 10 years of Nungu Diamonds being in business. I hope that this crown becomes one of those that people get to talk about a lot, that reflects, you know, what truly South African-ness is all about.
And I imagine, Galibho, there are a lot of other projects as Nungu Diamonds that you've been involved in, right? Yeah. Is this your first engagement with Miss South Africa?
This is our first one, yeah?
This
is our first one.
And first time with Miss South Africa.
And the relationship is that of 3 years, so this is our first one. We'll see if next year we'll challenge Ursula here to create another crown, or if this is going to be the one that becomes the crown for the next 3 years. But we like challenges, so we'll see how that one goes.
Let's talk about those challenges, Ursula. I mean, you are now sitting on 10 years as a business. For someone who's sitting and watching and is thinking of becoming a jeweler, thinking of becoming a business person within the diamond industry, how does one where does one begin?
Okay, so the journey is twofold.
Right.
So the diamond company as it stands, it was Galibukha's. He started that part.
Okay.
And then I joined in with the jewelry.
Sure.
And to come into the industry is not difficult, but it's not easy either.
Okay.
Because it's capital intensive. You know, to purchase rough diamonds, to be able to convert them to a polished diamond, there's a bit of money that has to go in there. But when you come in and you come in with a partner, you know, what Galibukha did was he had a few partners in the beginning when we started. And being able to take whatever comes into your pocket and put it back into the business, that also is very important. And you have to be open to that. You know, it's not something that you're going to come in and you're a millionaire tomorrow.
Right.
You know? But, you know, the main thing is understanding also the rules of the diamond business. You know, you have to have a certificate to be able to polish diamonds, to be able to purchase diamonds. You have to then also have a premises. You have to be able to, you know, have either way you are polishing your diamonds or you have to polish them yourself. That's where, you know, that's his expertise. He learned how to polish diamonds. Then coming into the jewelry side, it takes a lot of faith.
Okay.
Because you have to then understand the material you're working with.
Okay.
People come with a lot of dreams, a lot of visions in terms of the kind of jewelry that they want to wear, but you have to be able to tell them nicely that, okay, that's not going to be possible to this extent.
Okay.
But definitely personalization of jewelry is something that at Nungu Diamonds we champion. Because at the end of the day, whatever the jewelry item is, whether it's your wedding ring, whether it's a necklace, a pair of earrings, it has to be as authentically you as you are, because you wear it every single day. So that's where now it comes in with the jewelry. What do you believe? What do you stand for? And what are you trying to represent with the jewelry that you create?
And I imagine that's the USP of Nungu Diamonds, right?
100%.
The fact that you are able to customize what the client has specifically come in to your offices to ask for and to order, right? Talk to me about that.
We pride ourselves a lot in that. I mean, our sales process is an interesting one. You know, a person comes in, we show them diamonds, we begin to dream with them. They become close friends to us. They can send us multiple images of what their vision is of whatever it is that they want to make.
Right.
And we walk the journey with them. And this is like how you're saying the USP. That's what sets us apart, in that whatever we make is we pour our hearts into it. And it becomes a journey that we take on together, and ultimately you get to wear something you're proud of and something that we're happy that, you know, you're wearing. It's a representation of what we offer South Africans.
Any recommendations as we are changing seasons now? We're moving into summer. For someone who, obviously, this particular crown is specifically for Miss South Africa, but there are other avenues within the jewelry industry, right? People who are getting married, people who want to buy the fancy thing that you're wearing on the jacket. I forgot what it's called.
It's called a lapel pin. A lapel pin.
The lapel pin. You know, things like that. Are there trends that you can talk to us about that we should look out for as people go shopping?
Well, speaking specifically to weddings, because it's wedding season,
right.
Try different shapes when it comes to your diamond ring. Because at the end of the day, again, make it uniquely yours.
Sure.
Explore the different shapes. Here on the crown specifically, we have pear shapes that are very, very beautiful, sparkle quite a lot.
Okay.
And going into that, then look at different metals as well. I know platinum is big in South Africa because we mine it, right?
Right.
But still go and entertain some yellow gold and entertain some rose gold, because what you wanted to do is then take on your personality as you wear it. And then added to that, now when it comes to, you know, your lifestyle jewelry, so that'll be your necklaces, your bracelets, your earrings. Look at then what works with you every single day.
Right.
Because if you can't do that, if you're going to buy something that's on trend, the difference is now 3 months later you stop wearing it altogether. So if you're going to now be purchasing something that is 18 karat, 9 karat gold with diamonds, make sure it's an item that works with your personal style every single day and not specific to a trend. Rather.
I get you.
Yeah.
Please remind us again, when are we seeing this crown being put on the new Miss South Africa?
Tomorrow evening. So at the Sunbet Arena tomorrow evening, we will be there, front and center, crowning our new queen, one of these beautiful ladies here.
Right.
Yeah.
Ursula Kyalebocha from Nungu Diamonds, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All the best moving forward with this new crown. That was Nungu Diamonds founders Ursula and Kyalebocha Pule.